Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel, which is going to be objective on the Kenyan elections, both parliamentary, Senate, and the other counties as well. I'm here to make a few analysis regarding the Deputy President, Dr. William Ruto. It appears that there's not been an objective way of reporting about his course, which is actually doing better than expected. Currently, is a front runner and is poised to win the election by between 55 to 60%. That's the majority, both in upper house, that's the parliament and the senate. This is due to his early campaign strategy, which has beared fruit and is actually sending shivers to the opposition. Latest opinion shows that he is up there, but a lot of the analysis are not objective in such a way that they have already taken a stand and showing that is one-sided, that is the pro outgoing government side is winning, which is different from what's coming up from the ground. It appears that the former deputy prime minister, sorry, as the former prime minister Raila has lost a lot of ground, including his former strongholds, that is the Western Belt and the coastal region. In fact, even Nairobi, his stronghold is gone. Currently, Ruto seems to have enjoyed he has a 50-50 chance of equaling or rather sharing Nairobi County by 50-50. That is 1.1 million to about 2.2 registered voters. His stronghold in Western Kenya is also apparently going, and the deputy president is poised to win by a margin of around 65 to 70%. In the coast region, again, Deputy President Ruto has made a lot of headway there, and he has actually managed to get approximately around 60 to 70% of the votes. This can be attributed to factors such as good strategic uh, and also policies that are pro people and the economy of the area, which has been actually destroyed and taken off there. Port of Massa remains a ghostly town. There's no activity economic that goes there. Most buildings have now been turned into cash showrooms. There used to be a lot of go downs, there used to be a lot of businesses in shops and all that, hotels. They really it's been hit hard. And the locals are feeling it. There's no work, there's no work to be done. And the economy activity there is actually down to the lowest ebb. Back to the main issue of Deputy President William Ruto going to win by 55 to 60% is because of his good strategy that he actually unleashed early enough when he sensed that there was something fishy going to happen between him and the president and also with the former prime minister coming into play. He's one of the shrewd politicians in Kenya and actually in sub-Saharan Africa we've never had. And he is actually a very good person in the sense that he's witty, he's pro people, he knows how to he knows his gap, he's good at that gift of gap that no politician right now in Kenya can match. We've tried to compare him with several politicians in Kenya, but he seems to be ahead of his time. And he's only a young man at 56. He was born in 1966. He's been in parliament. He looks an old man, but it's just a young man who actually went into deep politics at a very young age, actually at the age of around late 20s to early 30s. He was an assistant minister by the age of 32. And then he rose through the ranks, assistant minister. He's done the documents of agriculture, education, and now it's done now up to now. He went up to the prime minister, actually not prime minister, actually. He went up to the deputy president now. He was the fulcrum that made Jubilee Party win. What an asset to be misused. With his gift of gab, I doubt he will lose this election. So many people have been writing stories that are not objective, betraying him as in a bad light, not accepting anything to do with his strategical strength, like the SWOT analysis. But he can withstand the test of times, as he has shown with all the abuses he's been receiving. People are just fed up because a lot of corruption issues has been happening in the government itself. More billions than what is portrayed to have been either he's been involved or something. But there's no finger that has been already, or that has not been taken to court for anything. But people are just labeling him, especially the opposition opposed to his candidacy, calling him names for no reason. They're not giving us what he has stolen. And we're telling them, please give us one or two things he has stolen. Have you not taken him to court? Why are you labeling him a thief? What about if you do reverse psychology? We call you a thief as well. So we haven't seen what DP has stolen, and people should be aware that we are fed up with all this. We can't go on ahead of this all this thief thing. We have people in the Republic of Kenya doing drugs, doing a lot of fraud there, over billions, but no one talks about them. Look at the SGR. Look at the express highway. How many billions were there swindled? About 68, I think. SGR goes to up around 90. KQ, look at how the billions have been lost. There's so many just to be that no one can stomach it actually. Compared to what the claiming deputy president has stolen. Hasn't stolen anything. Bring evidence, we see. Why can't you bring evidence so that we know he has stolen this? If it's acquiring property and he followed the legal process, whether wrong or rightly, then it should go to court of law. And the court should actually decide, not you being the court and the prosecutor and the court as well. That's not fair. In liberal justice, there's nothing like that. All we're asking for is give him credit. All you're fearing him is labeling him so that make people fear. Ruto is not going nowhere. He is going to win these elections. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.